I'm filming from my phone and this is incredibly awkward as I try to figure out, and I'm filming with the front-facing camera of my iPhone because I can't see the screen and make sure I'm zoomed or in focus or anything with the other one. So we're just gonna have to tolerate me in this video. I do apologize. You can see that I have a small head and a large shoulder area. More so, you can see my beautiful tattoo in tribute to my grandmother and myself, as we were both Scorpios, but she loved orchids. You can see my lovely fake plant here because I kill plants, my Funko Pops, and shoes on the floor because I have a place to put shoes in my house, I swear. We just never put them back. So, I got a package, not PR because I'm not special. I have a package of makeup from Mcgrath Labs. And I'm just gonna show you guys some stuff while I talk about my new idea, I guess. And I'm gonna show you some stuff. I'm just gonna show you some stuff. So I want to do something called like there's in and out, you know, people doing like if I buy a piece of makeup, I'm going to get rid of a piece of makeup. This is fine. This makes sense. However, I wanted to take it a step further and start aligning my makeup with my values. So recently I've either been trying to buy from Black-owned brands, minority-owned brands, women-owned brands. And if it's any combination of those three things, then, you know, we're really set, you know? Mcgrath Labs is a Black-owned, woman-owned brand. And so obviously I made purchases. Plus I do like Mcgrath products. I have quite a few Mcgrath products. But that's like my new alignment, so to say. I'm making sure this is, I only ordered 2 things and I don't know why I'm going through this box like there's gonna be a magical goodie in it. I would count this Norvina Volume 3 as my out to bring in the Mcgrath Labs Midnight Sun palette. So this will be my first full-fledged, full-sized Mcgrath Labs palette. I have not actually gotten one of these before. I have like a mini palette, and this is their Bronze Temptation, and my friend got it for me for Christmas. It's so cute. You know, and it's cute, but it only really makes like some neutral looks, and I mean, it makes like that green's really pretty. But either way, anyway, the point is this, I love this, and I wanted more Mcgrath eyeshadows. I do own her complexion system, so the primer, the foundation, the loose powder, the pressed powder, and the concealer. And I really wanted to expand into more Mcgrath products. So I got this. First of all, this outside packaging, this is my favorite of the outside packagings. Like the Mcgrath palettes come in these gorgeous packages. And I'm not getting rid of this, by the way. It sounds like there's a loose sequin in here though. She be giving me with these sequins. I be having sequins all over my desk and I ain't want them. But like the back, it's like this, it's heavy, it's weighted. It came in bubble wrap too. Oh, the box is too far. It came in bubble wrap, which was really cool. It has a 12-month lifespan, but this is the Midnight Sun palette. Used without caution, shade throwing and eye ecstasy may result with prolonged use. Like, she got you out here feeling some type of way. I don't like that it doesn't open flat, but the mirror is faceted, which is really cool. It's very hefty, very weighty. And then the colors are neutral reddish. Like I can see that this warm, and then this is a neutral, and this is a cool tone brown. That's a good mixture. And then again, I have the other palette. I can play with these together. This purple was like one of the biggest things I was trying to buy out this palette. I also have this other mini palette from Mcgrath, and this one is, which one is this one? This is, girl, it's not on the back of the package. It's one of the, I think this is like the Divine Rose Quartet. These I like better though because the packaging matches the full-size palettes versus that holiday one with that weird cardboard packaging, like, and then they're all different finishes. Like these are like super foiled, these are like satiny, and then they're kind of like chunkier, drier ones over here. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the Mcgrath Concealer. This one is an M21. And I'm gonna use the pressed powder, and I think this is medium. I'm gonna use that to prep my eye area for blending in the light. The other thing I got was mascara, actually, because honestly, not the concealer, the mascara, the I had like the setting spray. I had a couple Beauty Bakery things in my Ulta cart, and I was like, because I don't shop with Sephora anymore anyway, but I was like, so like, I'm about to spend money with Beauty Bakery because Black owned brands, they deserve my money. And then it came out, really, like, when that girl's like, her testimony of her experience working for Beauty Bakery came out, where she's like, she basically doesn't actually care about, well, especially about the people in her offices. And then she lets a bunch of men run them around. I was like, how you just gonna do that to, It's just backwards how some women, you know, we learn to, you know, preach like independence and supporting other women, but then when it actually comes out to supporting other women, you're not doing it. I was like, that's when I said, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna take, these have names too, and it's not on the back, it was probably paper. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna take this neutral brown color, obviously. I'm gonna take that one into my crease area and just fluff it around, making a little crease on my eye, because as you guys can see from a distance, once I put concealer on my eye area, I'm basically like, it flattens out my eye area really quickly. And so I just need to kind of put my crease back, and I'm just blending with circular motions, and I'm gonna use the palette mirror because why wouldn't I? And I like that it kind of sculpts the area though. Like this shade is very sculpty versus like just kind of shading it. It almost looks like a natural shadow. Like this is like a bronzer. If I was the color of my eyelid concealer, which I'm not, I'm a little darker than that. But you know, this is a very nice shade. This would be a nice bronzer shade. That's what Pat needs to come out with next, some bronzers. Cause I'm pretty sure just a lot of us are using our face powders, just buying the darker face powder and then using it as a bronzer. But I'm gonna go ahead and take the red. I'm gonna assume we're gonna try this red shade. I'm gonna take a little bit on the point of this brush and just pop it in the actual crease. Okay, and it just instantly warms up the look. And it's dark enough that as I blend it along, it kind of makes like a nice little line. So it kind of is gonna give me like that little cut crease action without actually having to, well, cut the crease. I love the Pat McGrath videos though, because she just basically goes like, shoop, and you're like, oh, look at that. And it's like, that's not how anyone puts on makeup at home, or even makeup artists. I'm pretty sure they kind of blend as they're going, and she's just paint line perfectness. The other thing about was mascara. I have like 4 or 5 mascaras floating around this desk somewhere. Half the time I can't find them, but the other half of the time, they're either 2 of them are old and then 2 of them are new and they flake into my eyes. And I really wanted a mascara from a brand that I was like, and I won't feel horrible or evil about buying this brand, and it happens to be Pat. I am also going to use the really dark brown shade in the contour to obviously deepen my outer corner, outer V, and just give the eye a lot more depth. And before, I'm literally touching the brush. The pan one time is very pigmented, not gonna lie. And before I'm done, I'm going to take the red shade and use that to blend it out some more. I'm gonna just go, same brush, go in the red shade, and kind of just use it to soften this brown black up. I mean, I like it. I'm probably gonna put it all over my lash line later instead of eyeliner. And then I'm gonna finish off with the neutral shade again and just kind of, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not doing anything groundbreaking here. Honestly, I feel like I just made a really nice version of how dark my eyelids normally are. I'm gonna first try this purple shade dry, and it looks nothing like the advertisements. I want my money back. I'm joking, mostly. I'm gonna go ahead and take the purple shade on the brush pretty heavily. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna spray with Fix Plus. And now I'm going to sweep it across my lid like a Pat McGrath ad. Oh, yep, that's what I needed. Honestly, there's just some of her shades that I feel like they're just made to be like wetted and swept across your eyelid for like dramatic effect. Just sweeping it right to that blackening shade. And then just gonna buff back and forth a little bit the crease so that the line doesn't look so harsh and it looks intentional. Okay, I'm gonna take the purple Blurple. This is Blurple, honestly. I'm gonna take the Blurple on the brush when it's a little drier and just bring it all the way up into the crease instead. Kind of like the way it looks better. It looks a little more lively. The Pat products always give me that model on the go look, where it's like, I'm beautiful, but like I'm not that beautiful. But like, if you give me 15 more minutes, or if you give me someone who really knows what they're doing, baby, I'll show you something. I'm dropping like 17 brushes though. I'm just gonna take this really flat brush and then just kind of carefully pack a little bit more on. Cause I really like this shade. I just really want a lot of it. Oh yeah, there we go. It's like icy. I really don't wear shades like this often, so I'm like really into it. I'm so into it. This is the look I've been imagining since I hit checkout. So I'm gonna need everybody to just let me live. Tell me I look bad tomorrow. Or rather never. If they can't fix it in 5 minutes, keep it to yourself. I'm just gonna give myself a little smoky wing with it. If I feel like it needs. So I'm just taking an angled brush into it. This literally, I think that's all I use this brush for, is just smoking the stuff on my lash line. And just taking that black shade along my lash line without stabbing myself in the eye again. Please and thank you. I'm gonna use it to blend this shape into the outer corner where I had the same color anyway, and kind of just create like a winged eyelid. It's doable. I can do it if I try. So I'm just, I've done it on this eye. Let me clarify. I've done it on this eye. This eye's done. It's been done. I'm going to take, where was it? I have this really tiny blending brush from e.l.f. I'm gonna take that same black shade on it just a little bit and just kind of use it to blend the wing area and the shadow in the outer corner together. Just bring it in, and I'll just clean up this line on this side with some concealer because it's a little messy, but you know, otherwise we're good. Which I'm gonna use, this one is the Mcgrath Labs FetishEYES Mascara. I need scissors to open this. This is not conducive to my lazy lifestyle. If I didn't have these little scissors that I use on my nails right here, or at least my lash scissors, it doesn't really matter. Scissors. There's, smells like mascara, like on the outside of the package. Prepare to lash out with the FetishEYES Mascara. Instantly iconic, this formulation unleashes the ultimate in pro performance artistry. Saturate each individual lash in the most intense black pigment, while dramatically lifting and lengthening for unprecedented fullness and maximum volume. I need to stop doing that. Anyway, it is a standard, it's not even like in any shape, which is kind of weird. Could go ahead and, so just roll and blink. I really only need it for one true thing, blackening my eyelashes. Make them black, so when I put the falsies on, they're all the same shade of black. And I'm just gonna go ahead and grab one of my go-to, like, easy throw-on lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the face, fix it up, make myself look cute. I'm gonna come back, and we're gonna be cute together, and we'll talk about this, okay? All right, so I did a lot of my face while I was gone. So this is the finished look. I'm gonna pick up the camera. This is the Pat McGrath Midnight Sun palette and her mascara. The mascara looks good. Like, I'm obviously wearing lashes on my top, but like the lower lashes look good. I don't know how it's gonna wear because I'm gonna be in the house this whole time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to. And bye.